The soil piled high at this soilSHOP event in Albany, New York. Soil sample by soil sample, residents of South Albany, New York learned firsthand from environmental and public health experts how to safely garden and how to protect their children from exposure to lead in their soil.
Welcome to the Albany soilSHOP. The name soilSHOP stands for Soil Screening, Health, Outreach, and Partnership.
Lieutenant Commander Vaouli is a commissioned officer in the U.S. Public Health Service. She is an environmental health officer assigned to the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, or ATSDR. She has organized 4 of these events in New York and New Jersey.
ATSDR is thrilled to be here, partnering with New York State Department of Health and the community of South Albany to hold this soilSHOP event. At soilSHOPs like this one, we offer free chemical testing for people's yards, and we offer one-on-one consultation with experts who will help explain the soil test result and share ways that people can lower their exposures to harmful chemicals in soils.
I'm Bullwinkle with the New York State Department of Health. We're here in the south end of Albany today at the Raddick Ecological Sustainability Center to offer residents a chance to have their soil tested for lead. We have many old houses in the city of Albany. The city is located next to the Hudson River, which is one of the original transportation centers in New York State, and most of the housing was built before 1950 and is coated with lead-based paints. Over the years, that lead paint has fallen onto the soil, and many of our residents would like to garden but find that their soil may be contaminated with lead. Today is a great opportunity for them to come, get their soil screened for lead, have their pH tested. So we hope that residents will come out today, enjoy themselves. We have a great band, great weather, and really learn something about lead and working healthier and having safer gardens.
One of the focuses of our events is to help the community understand the effects of lead in soils and to encourage people that there are ways to protect yourself when doing gardening and other outdoor physical activity. Are you aware of any problems in your community, and have you learned anything new from here about the issue of lead in soils?
I'm not positive of the soils in my neighborhood, but I'm guessing that they're probably going to all come back positive. And obviously, even though I don't own any of that property, it's very concerning with the gardening and things that people do.
Thank you.
Lead is a naturally occurring element in the Earth's crust, but it's also been used as an additive in gasoline and as an additive in paint. And because of those uses, it's become widely distributed. Emissions due to cars in the inner city areas have resulted in extensive contamination in our inner cities, and also the lead in paint has resulted in contamination around older homes built before 1978. Lead is a concern because it's a neurotoxin. Children who are exposed to lead have been found to learn at slower rates, and their neurological development is retarded. It's also a concern for pregnant women because the lead is transferred to the fetus. And it's a concern for adults too, because it can cause health effects like hypertension.
We're here with South Albany residents Lex, Stephanie, and their daughter Nadia. Lex and Stephanie, why did you come here today?
Well, there's a school garden right across the street from us, and it wasn't super active, and we just started getting involved to try to bring it to life in the spring, and we want to know about the lead in the soil.
Great. And did you bring soil samples to the event today?
We brought 5 soil samples.
Excellent. How did you hear about the event?
I did. Neighborhood emails and Facebook.
Yeah, from the Raddick Center.
And what do you hope to learn here?
We hope to learn if there's lead in the beds and whether we want to just grow flowers in the beds if there is lead. And then there's in the driveway areas and lawn area where kids play, we want to find out if there's lead, and if there is, we're going to cover the whole thing with wood chip for a period. And
Thank you.
The first step in coming to the soilSHOP is having residents bring their bag of soil and have them log it in at the login table.
Hi, my name's Tom, and we're at the XRF station for testing samples for lead. When residents check in their samples, they're brought over here and analyzed by our XRF team. XRF stands for X-ray fluorescence. It's an instrument that's used to detect metals in soil and other media, and we can give the residents an idea if their soil may be contaminated.
Once sample results are ready, the residents have an opportunity to sit down and speak with an environmental health scientist and discuss the results of their soil samples.
The great thing about these soil shops is that in addition to soil screening and health education, soil shops can serve as anchor events for a wide range of other community outreach activities.
For our Albany Soil Shop today, we're here with many partners. We have ATSDR here, the New York State Department of Health. Hudson River Fish Advisory is here, and you can learn all about your fish in the Hudson and what it's safe to fish and eat. We have Youth Organics here, who does child gardening programs in the area. Eat Smart New York is here doing food demonstrations along with the Chefs Consortium. We also have a village here as one of our partners in the South End. We have the Black Nurses Coalition is here, and they're providing blood pressure screening today, along with our friends from the Raddick Center who own this site. This is Willie White, the Executive Director of a village here in the South End. Thanks for coming today.
Well, you're welcome. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you, Catherine, for that wonderful introduction. Yes, as Catherine said, my name is Willie White. I'm the Executive Director of A Village, Inc. We're a community organizing group here in the South End where any issues is our issue. We come to our community looking for things to work on because we have so many. Well, we don't have to look for things. We have so many things that we can work on, and we're out here. I'm so happy to be out here amongst so many friends who are bringing many things to our attention as far as soil testing. One of the things that we do as an organization is we try to bring fresh fruits and vegetables to our community. We live in what you call a food desert, and which kind of means if you're so many miles away from a grocery store, which we are, we try to be self-sustaining. We plant our own vegetables, and today is our fifth annual Earth Day celebration, and we're happy to be out here among so many friends, bringing so much information and resources to the community. I look around and I see so many happy faces. The kids are happy, the grown-ups are happy. What more can you ask for on a beautiful sunny day?
So as a regional toxicologist, I have had many opportunities to work with my colleagues at ATSDR over the last 25 years that I've been employed at the EPA. One of our most recent collaborations is a project called the soilSHOP. It's been a great collaboration. It's community-based. It's very useful information that the homeowners get to protect themselves from the hazards of lead in the environment.
At this soil shop, a total of 104 residential soil samples were analyzed for lead. In addition, residents were able to meet with an environmental health scientist and learn how they could reduce exposure to lead in their soils.
Thank you for watching this short video. If you have any other questions pertaining to soil shops, please visit our website. Reduce community exposures to harmful chemicals in soils. Hold a soil shot. Feel free to dig in.